Hey guys, so I wasn't gonna do this until tomorrow. Sorry about the mess in the background. I'm in like a weird corner of the house because she's playing and I'm redoing the living room and I'm here. Welcome to my kitchen. So I wanted to talk about containers. So I have five kids. I have three bonus boys and then I have two girls that are currently home with us. The two girls are Scarlett and Hazel. Scarlett is right over there distracted with headphones on and playing with Play-Doh, making a good old mess. And then I have Hazel, which is Hazelnut, which is my special needs child. And she is in kindergarten this year after 3 years of preschool. And she is a lot. But so she's a picky eater to say the least. She has autism. She is very, if there's anything that is going to trigger her, it is food related. So I woke up with a like meltdown almost myself, freaking out, wondering like how is lunch going to go this year. And that's part of the reason I wanted to lead in this group, is because I need to learn also, because we've already meal prepped. We're comfortable with meal prepping for us, me and David. We do not necessarily always meal prep for the girls because they're both in preschool, so that's like 2.5 hours a day, which they're not long. They're not gone long enough to have lunch at school, so we never did it. So this year we're doing it. So I want to talk about containers because David and Hazel have a lot of similarities, and we use a lot of different containers when we meal prep, especially for those picky eaters that their food can't touch, and their food can't touch. So this is what David and I use. 90% of the time, I'll make him like suck it up, Buttercup, your man, girl man. Like you can just use. It's a simple container. I think I got them at like BJ's. It was like 20 for $8 or something. It's just a regular container, nothing, but they're durable. Like nothing fantastic. They're just really durable. But on those meals that I know he's a little extra uptight about, with love, I give him these, and they come with a fork and a knife that you can put in it. It can like hold any plastic, and some, depending on your fork size, some fork sizes. And then this. So that way he has, I forgot where we got these, but he can separate accordingly the way that he wants to. So that's a big help for us. Hazel will drink water. She won't drink a lot of other stuff. So I put a little cup of juice in her lunchbox specifically. And then she gets a thermos water for the day, because this will keep it cold for a long time, and that really helps her stay hydrated at school. Okay, so this is where like this was the solution, because I freaked out and posted in a mom special needs mom group, like how do you feed your kids. So her food types are very limited because she's such a picky eater. So it's like chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, toast, crap. Like it's very limited. But I was like, she's gonna eat ham sandwiches for the rest of her life because I can't get food to stay warm there. So this was pretty hefty. It was like $9, which seems obnoxious to me for a thermos, but whatever. It keeps it warm for, there it says 5 hours warm, 7 hours cold, and it's very like, I heat up her like mac and cheese or chicken nuggets and I put it in here. Right before she goes to school, and I seal it tight, and then she is able to eat lunch at like 11:30ish, and it is still warm, which is good because that's like a lifesaver. Then these are also for Hazel. Depending on what her lunch is, I try to sneak in like really healthy food, but that is almost always what comes back. So unless I like puree it in, like broccoli into the mac and cheese, or you know what I mean? Unless I'm like butternut squash is easy to sneak in. Hemp seed, flex seed, I can sneak that stuff into her mac and cheese too because she's so picky. She can almost sense it. She gets these containers too. So these were at Walmart also. They came together. I think it was like $6 or something. But the food doesn't. What the hell is that? The food doesn't touch, and that's the main issue. Is like the food blending and touching each other. So we use these, and then I put like strawberries in here. As you can tell, this is what I came back with. But these containers are also really good to separate food, because if you have a picky eater, not only are your food choices limited, it's like the texture and the warmth and what's touching what and what fork is what, like what color. Like she's very inflexible, that it's down to like certain fork colors for certain meals and certain bowl colors for certain meals. And most of the time we don't we don't really cave to it as much as she would like. But sometimes, like at school, I'm not going to purposely set her off at school. So I try to like abide by her color coding in her life. So I don't know if that helps. So there's these two that we use for Hazel. This one for Hazel. She has her Spider-Man sandwich container with her today at school. She wanted food in this for tomorrow, so that's why I wanted to do this today. This container keeps everything cold for a long time. And then this one is for like the hot lunches at school, because I don't want to pay, I'm not trying to be like cheap, I don't want to pay $2.75 a day for a meal that I don't think she's going to eat. You know what I mean? Like if you cut her food, there's a good chance of a meltdown if like you didn't ask first, or you don't know what's going to trigger it. So what if someone cuts her like pizza at school and I'm trying my best to send her to school prepared enough to not put her in an uncomfortable situation. So chicken nuggets, anything warm pasta, SpaghettiOs, whatever. Not that that's the healthiest choices. She does drink a dense nutrition shake every night and have her vitamins. So what I can sneak in, I will. But this was really good. And then for your grown picky eaters like David, these ones are good. So like I would even give him, he wants to use these. I won't let him use those because it's for Hazel on him. Like this, and then like a container like this to just keep it separated enough. So I hope that helps. I'm not sure if that does, but this is the system that we found that's working for us. We have a lot of different containers, but these few seem to be the most consistently used, besides the one that they both have at school. And the lunch boxes, most lunch boxes come with, let me just grab her old one from last year. Sorry. All right. So this year she has a Spider-Man. They didn't have Spider-Man last year. We can find one. So she dealt with Superman. She is Spider-Man. So what I do is I fill her, like I would put these in here, right? Like this and her cup in there for the day. But at the bottom, I would give her, I don't think this technique will work with my other child. I think my other child would eat it all. But because of preparation and her being so inflexible, I don't know what snack I'm going to send her to school with, and then she changes her mind by the time she gets there, which is another trigger. So I take one of all of our snacks and I put it in here, which is a gummy, pretzels, popcorn, goldfish, Nature Valley bar, a beach bar. I put it all in here, and she picks one. She knows about it. She only picks one, and then she comes home with that bag. So then I could tell like what she ate and just replace that one, and then we use that at the bottom. So it makes it a little easier. We have in our closet, it's like a big old tote. No, not like a plastic tote, like a tote you would bring to like the grocery store. We have Ziploc baggies of portioned out pretzels, goldfish, popcorn that we popped, not like the bag that you, like popcorn that we popped, crackers, like all the carbs that she will eat or Scarlett will eat during preschool. So we keep it out of sight. So those are strictly like school snacks. And then under here, they have a tote where they can pick their afternoon snacks. So those are some other things that we do. Because prepping snacks, if you don't prep your snacks, from experience, it's like a free-for-all, and the crackers or goldfish or pretzels, whatever, someone's just going to sit there in front of the TV and eat it, and then it's gone. And if you portion it out in like a handful per baggie, it lasts an eternity, and there's enough snacks for the entire family to have. Like I like taking the pretzels, but does that make sense? Like you're not going to just sit there and binge eat whatever the snack is because you want to. It's already prepped out. Oh, and also there's a big tote container in our fridge full of the chopped strawberries, grapes, and blueberries. I feel like there's something else in there, but they're all mixed in together. So each day they get a bag of this. Like Scarlett will come home. This is Scarlett. She caught me making it, so she ate it. But Scarlett will come home with almost no fruit because she loves fruit. Hazel will come home and not eat and only eat the grapes out of it. But I have to try. You know what I mean? I have to try to sneak it in there. So I hope these containers kind of helped. You don't have to go crazy. Like I said, it was probably like 15 bucks at Walmart, $8 at BJ's, and then just over time, we've collected them. It wasn't like a burst thing. And the containers don't really matter. Like, it doesn't make meal prep easier or more prettier or more special. It's just you have to find a system that works for you and do it consistently. Because if we didn't meal prep, dear God, if we didn't meal prep our breakfast, lunch, and dinner and our snacks, and then life hits us, we're going to order pizza. We're going to probably stop at McDonald's, unfortunately. This takes the emotion out of it. So on the hard days, I can just open the fridge and the meals are already all set. And it's one less thing that I have to worry about as a mother because I got a million other things to worry about. If you look at my last post, I posted a picture with me and the two girls. I broke down how many snacks it is a week for a family of 4, how many meals it is a week for a family of 4, and it came to like 84 meals or something ridiculous. Like, it's just, that's too much, too many decisions to make on a daily basis for you to have to worry about. So now it's kind of, we're just worrying about dinner for them, like not even for us, like for them. That's the only thing that's not prepped because they're not as rigid. So I hope this helps. You guys are awesome. If you have any questions, welcome to the group and feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. And we have endless tools and recipes and things that we could provide for you. So you guys are awesome. Thanks.